What's up, guys? RuppDat here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. You just caught me in the middle of finding and getting ready to battle. Oh, jeez. This thing, which is something I actually wish to grab for my team. I'm gonna kind of pull through my potions here on this thing, because I really don't want to send, I'm worried about sending Raijin after it. Yes. In Pokemon Yellow, in Viridian Forest, you can catch Pidgeotto at level 9. Normally, Pidgey does not evolve into Pidgeotto until level 18, I believe. Come on, just slowly bring it down. Oh, God. Alright, now I want to better my chances, because Pidgeotto's not going to be a tough capture. So yes, Pidgeotto is going to be the next member of my team. Underwave it. And I bet you're wondering, why Pidgeotto? The Pidgey line, if someone from the Pidgey line was a planned member of my team in the first place, why not just catch a Pidgey? It'd be much easier, right? Well, this is more for sentimental reasons than anything else, and you will see that in just a moment. Yes, so we have Pidgeotto, but not its pre-evolved form Pidgey, which is kind of interesting. Okay, nickname for Pidgeotto. I'm going to nickname it... This is probably going to sound like a really stupid nickname to some of you, but... Like I said, this is all for sentimental reasons. I'm going to nickname it Killer Bird. I know. Oh, and I also battled that girl up there. She turned out to be a trainer. I was not expecting that. And... Now I would really like to go back and heal, please. And I'll probably pick up some more potions, too, while I'm at it. So the big question, why Pidgeotto? Aside from the fact that it's a 1% encounter in Viridian Forest, and it's obviously much stronger than Pidgey, even though it's at a level that realistically it should not be at in this game. Obviously you can find Pidgeotto in there because of the anime, because Ash called a Pidgeotto in there, so that explains why you can get a level 9 Pidgeotto. As for why I picked one, well, as I said, it's got sentimental value behind it, and I will be explaining that as we go through Viridian Forest after I get my Pokemon all healed up. You know what, let's go ahead and switch Killer Bird to the front of the party. First off, I would like to point something out. Again, I did not choose Pidgeotto due to the fact that Twitch Plays Pokemon had the Pidgey line as its crutch character throughout their entire run, aka Bird Jesus. Though, this will have something to do with something Bird Jesus related, in a sense, as I proceed to make my way through Viridian Forest now. This will kind of be the backdrop for what I would like to talk about as we head through here and battle all the trainers and stuff. All the trainers will have, aside from that lass over there that I battled off screen, who has a Nidoran female and a Nidoran male, most of the trainers you'll run across in here will just have bug types. So they shouldn't be too difficult, especially if you have a Pidgey or Pidgeotto. So, allow me to proceed to tell you the story of Killer Bird. As I said in the first episode, Pokemon Yellow was the very first Pokemon game I ever owned, and subsequently the first Game Boy game I ever owned as well. During my very first playthrough, when I was walking through Viridian Forest, I came across the level 9 Pidgeotto, which was a pretty lucky coincidence in all honesty. Now, being a little kid, I was unaware actually that Pidgeotto was Pidgey's evolved form, because, I mean, I'm just a little kid, I don't know anything about Pokemon, so it just happened to come across. I see it, it's a pretty high level, it's a badass looking bird, and I also didn't know about its 1% encounter rate too. But, I mean, high level badass bird, why not grab it for my team, because why the hell not? Be a great asset. Great asset is putting it mildly when describing, how much that Pidgeotto meant to me. I nicknamed it Killer Bird because, again, little kid, it just sounded like a cool nickname, so why the hell not? Once I got past the first gym, and those of you who are well aware of who the first gym leader is will know I'm not spoiling it just in case. But for those of you who have played this game and know who the first gym leader is for Kanto, you'll know why Pidgeotto was not a good choice for that gym. Once I got past that gym, however, I ended up essentially turning my very first playthrough of this game into a solo run using nothing but that Pidgeotto and its evolved form, Pidgeot. In essence, that Pidgeotto became, to me, what Bird Jesus the Pidgeot became to the Twitch Plays Pokemon mob. And I kid you not, there is a dungeon, well, on what I'm about to tell you next. There is a dungeon we're going to encounter in in quite a while from now, called Rock Tunnel. With no guide, and internet obviously not being a thing back then, because that was, geez, how long ago was that? I don't remember. It was back in, like, 96, 97, around that time. Just pick up a free potion there. So, obviously, internet and internet walkthroughs weren't really much of a thing at that point. I got lost in Rock Tunnel for, literally, 1 full week. I battled every single wild Pokemon in there, every single trainer, using nothing but what it was at that point, a Pidgeot. By the time I finally made my way out of Rock Tunnel, and I actually played for a couple hours each day straight, so... By the time I finally got out of Rock Tunnel, I swear to God, that Pidgeot was somewhere in the 60s or 70s in its level. I'm not kidding. It was extremely over-leveled. And, yeah, it doesn't take a genius to figure out, even if it didn't obey me all the time, because of, the whole gym badge thing. If you have a super high-level Pokemon at that point in the game, you're gonna destroy pretty much everything. So yeah, Killer Bird the Pidgeotto / Pidgeot was Bird Jesus to me. So wrap your mind around that one. I had Bird Jesus almost 20 years before Bird Jesus ever became a thing through Twitch Plays Pokemon. I had the original Bird Jesus. I know you might doubt me on that, and I really have no way to prove it anymore, but I'm not lying to you guys. Oh, Raju's trying to learn Quick Attack. Yes, I would like to learn Quick Attack. Let's go to Growl. I don't think I'm going to be using Growl for much. As this bug catcher goes down. But yeah, when I was sitting through Twitch Plays Pokemon when they were still going through Red, just watching them pretty much rely on their Pidgeot as their crutch character for pretty much the vast majority of the run, I just couldn't help but smile and laugh. Because of the fact that they were doing exactly what I did as a little kid. Use Pidgeot and just destroy everything. Simple as that. That's not what this Let's Play run is going to turn into. I will keep Killer Bird around the same level as the rest of my Pokemon. But, yeah. Just the fact that Twitch Plays Pokemon ended up doing that, it just brought a smile to my face. But yes, I don't know if any member of the mob will end up coming across this video and what they'll have to think about it, and I'm expecting negative reactions if that happens, because, you know, blasphemy! There's only one Bird Jesus! But no, I had a Pidgeot, it was really high level, it destroyed the entire game for me pretty much. Nothing more needs to really be said about that. I had Bird Jesus before Bird Jesus became a thing. And now this bug catcher is pretty much taken care of. We should be free to go through the rest of Viridian Forest now. We don't have that much left to go before we're pretty much out of here. Aside from the wild Pokemon counts, of course. It's also funny that I should point out, to this day, Killer Bird, the original one I had all that long time ago back, the original Bird Jesus, I will refer to it because that's what it was, as far as I'm concerned. To this day, that is still the only Pokemon... Yeah, if you want to avoid battle, stay away from grassy areas. Thanks for the heads up. To this day, that Pidgeot is still the only Pokemon I have ever legitimately raised to level 100. Any other level 1 Pokemon every other level 100 Pokemon I have had has either been due to the old man missing no glitch, courtesy of Red and Blue, or has been done simply by leaving the Pokemon in the daycare and going to bike around, I think it's the Lumio City Gym in X and Y, just to grind all them up to level 100 just by leaving them in the daycare for literally one whole day, pretty much. So, for that reason, Pidgeot is also my favorite Pokemon of all time. That will never change, even though I will sadly admit that it was best in the early gens, and the later gens have not been too kind to it. Anyway, getting back on the gameplay here. I'm in Pewter City now, and here in Pewter City we have this Jigglypuff here. It really doesn't do anything in Red and Blue, but in Yellow, as you notice, you start walking around, Pikachu's not following us. Pikachu, buddy. Yes, Jigglypuff's singing put Pikachu to sleep. Wakey, wakey, buddy. That's a neat little touch. So anyway, we are through Viridian Forest. We are here in Pewter City now. And there's a couple things we can do here. First off, I'd like to stop over at the Pokémart because... Let's see. I'd like to buy a couple potions to replace the ones I lost. I have a feeling I'm going to be needing them. No, you don't have to do anything more for me. Thank you very much, good sir. Wait, lady. Now, if you head up here, first off, you'll notice that down here there is a Pokemon Gym. And up here, we have the Pewter Museum of Science. Science. $50 for a child's ticket. Why not? Just pay up, and let's go exploring a bit, shall we? Let's see what we got. One magnificent fossil, huh? Ooh, Aerodactyl fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon. I see. Oh boy. That fossil... Yeah. I'm sure there's panic amongst the mob from seeing that. Meteorite that fell on Mount Moon. Moonstone? Interesting. And we have a space shuttle here. Space Shuttle Columbia. Interesting. This girl asked her dad to get her a Pikachu. Pikachu too attached to me, really? Let's see. Well, it seems to be happier, so that's one good thing. Yes, they have a space exhibit now. Good for you. July 20th, 1969, the first lunar landing. I bought a color TV to watch it. Okay. Is it really worth getting color TV just for that? I wonder. This kid asked what's so special about a Moonstone. Moonstone will actually become very valuable to me, considering what I have on my team, in due time. But that won't be for quite a while. Oh, there's a fossil that's not here. Oh, mobs start panicking. Nah, just playing with you guys. So that's really all there is to it for the Pewter Museum of Science. There is a back entrance as you see there, but we won't be able to get to that for some time. Mostly due to the fact that we need something that we do not have yet. This area up here is just here. For no real reason. And, as I said, there's the Pokemon Gym. What happens if we, say, try to leave this place without doing anything? This guy tells us that Brock is looking for new challengers, because I'm a trainer, why not? Drag me along, why don't ya? Against my will. Gee, thanks, buddy. He says if we have the right stuff, go take on Brock. Then he walks off this direction, and he should not have been able to go back to his post from right here, but... yeah, I'm just as confused as you are, Pikachu. What do we got here? Pewter City Pokemon Gym, Leader Brock, the rock-solid Pokemon trainer. Well, that's actually gonna do it for this episode. I told the tale of the original Bird Jesus, Killer Bird the Pidgeotto, / Pidgeot. And we made it here to Pewter City and did a bit of exploring. So, in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and challenge the gym and test our luck, see how well we fare. I'll tell you this right now, the way things are looking right now, I am not too optimistic. I will see you guys next time. Take care.